Hey there. Uh, Again, after a long time, I'm posting another pen review video. The gap is because of the weather condition in my locality. As I don't have a proper setup for recording or reviewing pen videos, so I was taking a gap in making videos, and the temperature was rocketing sky high. That's why I couldn't make any videos, and hence these long gaps in between each videos. Anyways, I will try to make it as frequent as possible for you guys, also because I like making pen review videos, so I will try my best to keep up. Anyways, for today's pen review, it's gonna be these fountain pens. It's an Indian fountain pen from the company called Beena. As I've posted uh, as my last video, it was V-Sign Cute, and Beena is the parent branch of V-Sign. And I have two of these fountain pens because they come in two kind of nibs. One is a fine stainless steel nib, obviously, and the second one is a golden color plated special nib. They called it a special nib. It's more of a medium, fine to medium tip nib, that the nib makes a line variation. So I have two videos to show you the writing samples with both the nibs. So today what I will do, I will show you the parts and parts of this fountain pen. I will do a writing sample with it, and I will discuss with you about my likes and dislikes of this Beena Antic fountain pens. So let's get started. Okay, so size comparison of Beena Antique with Parker Frontier on top and Pelican Elegance Jazz at the bottom. As you can see, it's almost a decent size fountain pen. It's a normal shape with no special feature in it. This pen comes with fine number 5 size steel nib only, and it also is available in a special nib, that is a gold color plating nib, which writes more like fine to medium lines. Other than that, you can swap these number 5 size nibs with can write number 5 size medium and broad nibs as well. 3-in-1 filling capacity, 3-in-1 filling mechanism system, that is international short cartridges, international converters, and direct eyedropper fill mechanism is there. And the price is between 150 to 200 rupees. Might include or might not include shipping charges depending from where you're buying this fountain pen. Other than that, it's a pretty simple fountain pen. Now let's move forward with the parts of this fountain pen. Let me zoom out a little bit. Over here, the cap finial is a dome shaped cap finial, black color. Then it comes down to a clip, and the clip is very much sturdy and springy and usable. It's a decent clip, I will say, at this price range. Over here on the cap, as you can see, there is a metal cap band wrapped around it, and over here, as you can see, the metal part on the clip, on the cap metal band has chipped off because of heavy and rough use of this fountain pen. At the cap there is no actually cap band, but at the bottom of the cap over here it is written Beena Antique, and at the back nothing is written over here. It's a screw on cap, so it comes out at only 1.25 rotation of turn, and the cap has some heft to it because a metal screw inside of the cap band. There is a metal screw that holds the plastic cap finial with the metal body cap body, and for that metal screw there is a little bit of weight at the on in the cap. So what happens is that the cap posts, and it posts very securely and sturdily, and because of that metal screw it gives you a much little bit of a balance while posting this fountain pen, because the weight distribution is towards the end of the cap. So it will give you a nice balance when you're writing with this fountain pen posted. Now let's look at the other parts. This is the number 5 size stainless steel nib. Over here, it is written iridium point fine number 5 size nib. It's a standard generic plastic feed. The grip section slightly tapers down towards the nib, and the barrel slightly tapers down towards the end finial of the barrel. Now the barrel unscrews to reveal the filling mechanism. Over here, as you can see, I am using the provided converter, standard international size converter. It is a pull me push you type converter, Parker style converter. You can also replace this converter with short international size cartridges, or you can just silicone grease these barrel threads and directly eyedropper fill this fountain pen, and it will give you a ton of ink. As you can see, there are lot more threads on the barrel and the grip section to make it a perfect fountain pen for an eyedropper fill. Now let's look at the writing sample of this fountain pen. I will write with both of these fountain pen. I also have this special nib. Let me show you the special nib before I start writing. This is the special nib they call. It's a golden color plated nib. Nothing fancier is there in this nib, just iridium point. Over here it is also written standard size plastic feed, number 5 size stainless steel nib. It's only the difference only is the line that this nib makes is more like fine to medium, and this one is just your generic fine line, as you can see, as you will see now. So the pen for today is Beena Antic fountain pen. Let me zoom in a little bit. Nib is fine and the ink is Camlin permanent black. Being a fine nib, it's a juicy nib, I will say, but also you have to choose your inks properly to make this nib a wetter writing nib. Now let's do some writing samples. Let me zoom in a little bit more. As you can see, no skips, no hard stars, no nothing. It's right. Oh yeah, obviously because of fine nib you will feel a little bit of feedback, like graphite pencil like feedback on it. Now some fast writing. The nib keeps up perfectly. Now let me show you some writing sample with the special nib, and then you will get a hint that what kind of line does this make. Let me, yeah. As you can see, the line is a little bit wider than the fine line. I will also do a side by side line comparison. Now let's look at some wetness of the nib. It's a fine nib, so it's pretty much expectable that it won't be much of a gusher of a nib, but it's pretty decent, I will say. Now let's look at the wetness of the special nib. Both the pens are inked with Camlin Permanent Black. This is a bit wetter because of the nib uh, tip size that of the special nib. Now you won't get any line variation out of it because it's stainless steel nib. This is no pressure, this is a little bit pressure. You will get a little bit of line variation, but nothing much, as this is not a flex nib. Now for some sorry, this is as much as you can get in terms of line variation. Now let's look at some line variation with the special nib just below this one. This is no pressure, this is little bit pressure, and this is the utmost pressure I will give on this nib. Obviously you will get much more ink with the special nib because it has been tuned, the nib has been tuned like that to for a better ink flow. Now for some reverse writing. It's too much scratchy, it's just digging into the paper. It's not even for over here. If you can see, if I can show you, the camera will focus. It won't, I think. The paper fibers are in between the tines because of the reverse writing. Over here now, reverse writing. So it's doable, but a little bit scratchy, I will say. Not as much as the fine nib, the normal fine nib, but it's doable. But fountain pens are not meant to be written in upside down nib. So that's pretty much it for the writing sample with this fountain pen. Now let me discuss with you about my likes and dislikes of this fountain pen. So what do I like and what do I not like about these Beena Antic fountain pens? These are very inexpensive fountain pen, guys, only a couple of dollars. In some online retail shops or offline retail shops, you can find it in between 150 rupees to 200 rupees. It might not include shipping charges as well. So for a couple of bucks only, I will say it's a very good starter fountain pen for beginners who want to start their journey in fountain pen hobbies. They can buy this fountain pen to get their first impression about writing with a fountain pen. They can try their hands on this fountain pen to consider what fountain pens are like when writing with it. Another thing I would like to say is that these are 3-in-1 filling mechanism fountain pen, that is international short cartridges, international converters, and direct eyedropper filling. mechanism. So for beginners and for longer writing sessions or for office goers also, this is a great fountain pen, because if you are filling this fountain pen as an eyedropper, then you will get a ton of ink out of it, and for longer writing session it will be very much convenient for you to use. Next is that the build quality at this price range is comparatively good, I will say. And the clip is also very much sturdy and functional, and you won't uh, feel like it will fall off from your pocket, or it will come off from wherever you are clipping this fountain pen. Next is that the nib quality is also good. It's consistent. It does not hard start. It does not skips at all. The girth of this fountain pen is also very good. According to the price range, it's also, I will say, kind of a pocket fountain pen, but you can use it for normal daily carry as an EDC fountain pen. Next is that the grip of the grip section of this fountain pen is very much comfortable to use, and you won't feel any hand fatigues or finger cramps while using this fountain pen for long writing sessions. I have used this fountain pen a lot, as you have seen in the previous part of this video. The clip, the metal cap band around the cap, this part chipped off a little bit because of heavy and rough use. Other than that, a few scratches are there in the barrel and section part, as because it's a screw-on thread, so there will be some scratches. And the cap posts deeply and securely, giving it a good balance while posting this cap at the back of the fountain pen on while writing it, or writing with this fountain pen. I don't generally, as you know, I don't generally use my fountain pens, write with my fountain pens posted, but those who want to use their fountain pen posted, this will give you a lot much uh, comfortable balance while posting the cap in this fountain pen. Now, the few things that I don't like is that, though according to the price range, the build quality is good enough, but upon rough use, as I've shown you in the previous part of this video, over here, as you can see, the light is reflecting over here. As you can see, the metal part of the cap chipped off a little bit. On the clip also, at the top of the clip over here also, the metal part chipped off a little bit, but that doesn't impact the writing experience or the comfortability or the grip section or anything, or the balance of this fountain pen. Because of the chipped off metal on the cap band, it won't also affect the balance of this fountain pen. Another thing is that it only comes in fine nib and that special nib, but what you can do, I will suggest that if you want to replace the nib, then you can replace it with Canwrite number 5 size nibs. Had it come with broad, medium or broad nib, then it would have been a much better choice, I would say. And as it does not come with a medium or broad nib, we have to spend some extra money to buy the Canwrite nibs of medium or broad nibs to replace these fine nibs or the special nib. Though the special nib is very much smooth, as you have seen in the previous part of the video, and if you use it personally, you will also feel the difference between this the fine nib and the special nib. But another thing is that in this special nib, the gold color plating comes off and becomes white. I don't know what procedure Indian pen companies go through in making these gold platings on these nibs. I have used many fountain pens with this type of gold color plating, and only one or two retain the gold color plating, others faded away, like in few naves completely gold color plating is gone, and in few naves there are few patches are there, that is white and in the steel color, and few patches are there that is gold color plating. So that's pretty much it about this Beena antique fountain pen. And as you can see, this one is my daily carry EDC fountain pen, and I love this fountain pen. When I write with this fountain pen, I just feel the comfortness in writing with it. So I hope this was useful for today, and I will gladly see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.